All right, here we go. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Coordinates Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. You already know what it is. Top five Tuesday. Every Tuesday, in addition to publishing a brand new article, I also record a top 5 list of some topic that either I think about or somebody may recommend to me and things like that, just to keep things fresh on the channel that produces multiple pieces of content every single day. We're talking about at least 10 to 15 brand new videos that come out a day, whether it's the full video, the shorts, and the smaller, the shorter videos, all that kind of stuff. It's a very, very active channel that you're listening to this on. All right, so top 5 Tuesday this week. I'm counting down my personal favorite. I want to make sure I preference it by saying personal favorite books that have become movies. All right, books that have become incredible cinema, motion pictures, all that stuff. All right, so just a preference. Again, I'm a huge sportsman. I'm a huge teamwork guy. So the two that deserve an honorable mention on this list, they didn't make the top 5, but they definitely deserve an honorable mention, particularly because it's a little bit before my time. However, I respect what they built. I respect the craft. I respect the fact that they continue to reinvent themselves over the years. Those two books are The Godfather and The Color Purple. All right, those two books deserve to be on a top 5 list in terms of books that have become movies. They're just not on my top 5 list. All right, my top 5 list it's 4 out of the 5. We'll just put it like this: 4 out of the 5 books are sports books. All right, coming in at number 5, it's Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars by Biz Singer, same author of Friday Night Lights. It was him and LeBron James. Actually, I don't think LeBron did any of the writing. Buzz Bingsinger was actually the writer of the entire book. I remember reading that actually in another biography that was written about LeBron. And the author's name is slipping my mind right now. But Shooting Stars was just a great story. Resonated a lot with me seeing that. Again, I was like one of those kids that started from a public school, got recruited to go to a Catholic private school. Obviously, I wasn't on the level of talent as LeBron James, but in terms of the cultural changes and the things that they had to go through culturally, there was a lot of things I could resonate with, and then to see that be played out it wasn't actually even in the movie theaters, it was actually on Peacock, and I swear I watched that movie, and I actually did a podcast episode about that. And I watched that movie at least 4 to 5 times when I first got Peacock. I downloaded Peacock just to watch the movie over and over again. I couldn't get enough of it because of how much I resonated with that feeling. So number 5, Shooting Stars, Buzz Bingsinger. Number 4, Think Like a Man, Steve Harvey. Act like a lady, think like a man. I loved it. I loved the concept. I loved the fact that he brought in fact, what I did actually is I read Kevin Hart's biography. I can't make this stuff up. He has a biography title. I can't make this up. And he talked about how Steve Harvey called him and said, look, I'm looking to build a movie around a certain character, and you're going to be the character that, goes through all these relationship issues and how it helps people. Again, I'm Mr. Teamwork guy. So that was why that movie, that book, that story in itself definitely made the list. All right. So that getting down to the top 3. Number 3, The Blindside by Michael Lewis, also became a movie starring Sandra Bullock, and it's documenting the life of Michael Orr. And apparently there was some controversy in regards to how the whole thing played out and the family and all that. But the story in itself, again, resonated a whole lot with me, being a football guy, seeing those types of linemen, understanding how difficult it is to actually play that position when you're talking about the social aspect of it. Get looked at like you're funny, get looked at like you're not human, and the football field is where they find their peace. It's their sanctuary. It's their place where they go to get acceptance. And there's a lot of Michael Orrs out there that you would never know have such a warm heart, such a warm sense of humor, just a warm personality, because you're always judging them based on their size. So number 3, The Blind Side. Coming in at number 2, Moneyball, same author. Moneyball by Michael Lewis became a movie starring Brad Pitt, and it was all about Moneyball, Billy Beane, Billy Beane, the former general manager of the Oakland A's, how he revolutionized the game. Now, again, personally, I thought I was just like the skeptics and didn't think you can actually look at stats and try to predict wins and all that kind of stuff. But they proved me wrong. You know, the concept and the way they went about building a roster, the way he went about building a roster. Bill James, by learning from Bill James, who was building the roster when it comes to just how you should recruit players and save money and all that kind of stuff. Very, very interesting concept, especially me being a football guy, that I first saw it in the movie theaters. Then I got the book. So it was one of those things where it was really cool to explore a sport that wasn't my forte. And especially at the time, I was building my scouting business, and that was something that was very, very informative to me. Again, one of those movies where I could not stop watching. And you already know what number one is, man. I only gotta say, if you know me, you know number one is Friday Night Lights, man. Friday Night Lights was, from the book to the movie to the TV show, I got the shit memorized. I love every second of it. I love the story. I love the whole thing. In fact, there's an interview, I saw a podcast interview with the real Boobie Miles, and he was talking about some of the trials and tribulations, some of the things that the movie got wrong. So everything there is to know about that whole franchise, I'm all about that. It's that and then everything else. All right. So to recap, top five list for this week's Tuesday's top five. First of all, we'll start with the honorable mentions, Color Purple, and we're counting down top 5 books that have become great movies. All right. Honorable mention, The Color Purple and The Godfather. All right. Coming in at number 5, Shooting Stars by Buzz Singer. Coming in at number 4, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Lady, but Think Like a Man, Steve Harvey. Coming in at number 3, The Blindside, Michael Lewis, turned into a movie. And coming in at number 2, Moneyball. And coming in at number 1, Friday Night Lights, favorite all time. You know, just one of the greatest things, one of the greatest things that ever have been created in this world. Friday Night Lights. All right. All that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, MakeYaMove.com. That's MakeYaMove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one, Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.